Gonna say hi before the song even ends. Hey everybody, welcome to BeepBox Radio, episode 173. Did I scare you guys this time? Because I didn't say things, until, before the song ended. Whatever. Yeah, welcome to BeepBox Radio, episode 173, like I just said. This title is The Situradio is Nuts, which is supposed to be like a play on the blank situation is crazy. But I didn't want to do 2 titles in a row where it's like, oh, well, the thing is crazy. Like, we've already done that last week. So, yeah, anyways, how are you guys doing today? The radio situation is crazy. Exactly. The radio situation is nuts. Anyways, today is, I'm being dead because of you. Exactly. So yeah, things have been pretty alright, I guess, but definitely been better than the last couple weeks. So first off, I want to say, Tomodachi Life, Living the Dream, it's finally out, and I bought it, like, way early, so I've had it for, like, 2 weeks now. Well, nearly 2 weeks, a week and a half, pretty much, and I have been having a ton of fun with the game. I love it. Can't wait until, like, I get everything set up, because I'm still, like, pretty early on my 7 individual islands, even though I've only set up, like, 2 of them properly. Anyways, yeah, let's get right into this. We got 15 songs today. This is because we have a number of songs that are, like, 3 to 4 minutes. But it's whatever. The first song we're looking at is a plungus song by floepie. The description says, "Hi, I'm floepie." Wow, really? And apparently the one for this social, like, they didn't even put a link. They just said Florp Studio on YouTube. So if you guys want to go subscribe to floepie on you know, the radio on YouTube, you can go ahead and go down to the description, and I have pinned it. I pinged them, so they're gonna get a notification about this regardless. So yeah, if you guys are ready, we can get this show on the road. I listened to the song before the radio started, and it's pretty cool. I hope you guys like it. I apologize for the a little bit of a pause. I was yawning. That was really good. I liked that song a lot. Honestly, this song kind of made me realize I really need to get just a giant collection of various instruments, so then that way, whenever I need an instrument for a very specific mood, I have something there instead of just needing to make something on the spot, which sucks. I hate making instruments. It's very annoying. Not like terrible, but it's like I'd prefer to not do it because a lot of the time it doesn't sound very good, and I don't like it when my instruments don't sound very good. So yeah, overall pretty cool. I love making instruments. I hate making instruments. It sucks. It's not like I can't do it. It's just like like I said, they don't always sound the greatest. Samples, I like using samples, but the problem is that sometimes they don't sound the way you want them to. It's so annoying. It's so annoying. That's whatever. Yeah, we can move on to the next song, which is actually a 3-parter song that will be playing throughout the radio, and this one's called Cult Cross Part 1 to 3. I didn't shuffle the order. I wanted to keep it like cohesive, but there will be a song in between each part, so then that way it's not just a like one continuous song, because that can get irritating. And trust me, I know I had to deal with I didn't host it, but back when Gelly was doing like a substitute, was it Gelly? Yeah, it was Gelly that was doing substitute. They covered a, what was it, like a 30-minute song, and I was like, yeah, I'm not having that happen again. Anyways, let's read the description, which says, this is part 1 out of my 3-part 11-minute song called Cult Cross. Hope you enjoy. Let's check it out real quick. The word cult is making me think, oh, spooky. Let's check it out. Okay, that was Cult Cross, part 1 of 3 by ki.ri.ki. I want to point out real quick, this isn't bad, but I don't think I'm not the biggest fan. There's not much variety. Yeah, I said that before the radio even started. I was like, hey, I don't think it has enough variety to justify being an 11-minute song, but that's just me. Though, yeah, it's whatever. Really quickly, I actually want to do a little storytelling, because the song uses this instrument here. This is a slightly modified version of the demonic bell preset, which this instrument actually has a bit of a story. So demonic bell is a instrument, it's like the first preset I ever added to AbyssBox, and by all accounts is actually the first thing that was ever added to AbyssBox. And the reason for that was because I was using it for testing, because the song I made literally just before adding that was, there it is, the song called Null, which was a replacement for the Music Disc 11 from Minecraft, and it's specifically this instrument here. Like, you can hear it's the exact same thing, but this isn't Pandora's Box, as you can see. So I took this song, which I made, and I just took the instrument and I put it into AbyssBox just as a test to see, oh, well, does making changes work? Yes, it does. The thing is that I never really intended it for me to be like a actual instrument to like really use. It was just a test to see like a thing, like, oh, well, it doesn't work. And I was like, okay, well, I already added it, so there's no point in like removing it at this point. Though that does mean that I do kind of suggest not using it unless you're going to detune everything else, because detune can very easily make everything sound weird. This is your 4th song ever? Yeah, that's fair enough. So the thing with detune is that, see how it says negative 52 specifically? That means it's halfway in between E and F. Well, not specifically. Let's say if we put the note here at like F, the note's technically halfway in between E and F. How pitch shifted is Goober's voice? I don't know. I do that like manually with my own voice, so that's just entirely me on my own. So yeah, this is actually before I knew what detune was, so I actually have 2 instruments here that are literally just 1 semitone in difference. So it's like detune to 68, detune to negative 52, so it's like it's literally the same thing. It just moves up like a semitone. So if I were to copy this, but make this 0, duplicate, and then make it go up, it would sound like this, which sounds exactly the same. So yeah, really, detune's not really that usable unless you're like making the entire song detune, which does sound good. I do that all the time. The song you're hearing right now is actually detuned. I can, hold on, let me show that real quick. Music, BeepBox songs, others, BBRadio, ST weather alert. Like right here. Oh, that's great. Yeah, that's thank you. Oh my god, hold on. Okay, see it right here. It's detuned by 10 cents upwards, so it's technically off tune. So it's not actually just D. It's closer to, it is D. It's closer to D, but it's in between D and D sharp. So yeah, a little fun fact. Anyways, I got a little sidetracked. I think it's time to move on to the next song, which is... Oh, I accidentally selected all of the elements. Number 3, A Breakthrough by Accelerator64, which, remember, this guy's named Colatrix. He's got to say that every time in the description. Like, it's literally, he puts the exact same thing in the description every time. That's pretty funny. Also, all the songs are posted on his channel. That's pretty cool. So yeah, it's nice to see you was also detuned. It's nice. Is it? It might be detuned by a little bit. Let me check. I don't have... Hold on, let me look this up on Finished Beeps. I'll just put, it's nice to see you. That's the wrong one. Whoops. That's the right one. Are instruments? Yeah, they're detuned by 44 cents. Actually, that's the same amount of detune that my album is in. Exactly, like 44 cents is 11. Yeah, this one's like 11 upwards in song detune. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Fun fact. Anyways, breakthrough. Let's listen to this real quick. Yep. Alrighty, that was Breakthrough. I was leaning back in my chair, so if that's why I sounded a little quiet, that's why. Yeah, that was pretty cool. I just realized it's kind of dark in my room because it's raining outside. Hold on. Let me see if I can get more light in here. Give me a moment. Let's open up these curtains and get this out of the way. There we go. So much brighter. Wow, this looks weird. Okay, so I've never had that curtain open because it's kind of higher up and it's a different window shape from everything else. You guys can't see it at all. I'll send a picture of it. But it's like, hold on, let me take a picture. Okay, if you're in the BeepBox Discord, I'm sending this in the, where is it? The radio channel, and you'll see I've never once had this window, like the curtains on this window, open. So it looks kind of weird having light here from the sun, but it's kind of cool. So I'm gonna keep it like this. Anyways, yeah, that was Breakthrough, and that's pretty cool. We're gonna go back to Cult Cross. So I'm not gonna like really delegate that much time to talking about this. I'm just gonna start the song immediately. Alrighty, that was Cult Cross by ki.ri.ki. I'm going to move on to the next song, which is another song by Accelerator. The song's called Awakening. Okay, so my face itches, and I'm rubbing my face, and also my specific spot above my armpit in between my shoulder bone and my armpit hurts for no reason, and I don't know why, and I'm trying to make it stop. Anyways, yeah, let's just play the song, I guess. Yeah, guys, I hope you like this one. Alrighty, that was Awakening. Now, unlike last time where I immediately moved on to the next song, which is called Cult Cross Part 3. Uh I think it could use some variety slash progression, but it was nice though. I feel like that chorus, like the tenor chorus instrument probably could have had less reverb, but it's whatever. Um I do want to say though, that since the Beat Bishop live stream is literally the day before my birthday. A little fun fact: we're kind of working on a thing that'll possibly allow you to. I don't know the details entirely, but it's possible we might make it so that you can do Beat Bishop without needing to be in the BeepBox Discord. Though that entirely depends on how things pan out. That's not like guaranteed. Though I feel like it'd be a cool thing, you know. It's just a little thing though. It's not like super important. Don't get your hopes up though, because they could be a long while, or it could also never happen. So, yeah, that's entirely possible. Anyways, this is the last of the three parts of Cult Cross. Once I graduate, I'll be graduating soon too, which is kind of crazy. So yeah, this song we're gonna listen to the last part, and then we have another like 11. No, it's not 11. It's 9 songs that are not this. Let's check it out. Alrighty, that was Cross Part 3. That was the third part of the song that was playing for a while. And, yeah, pretty neato. I feel like there could have been a lot more variation in terms of, like, instrumentation, though. But it's whatever. I mean, like, you know, for a fourth song, that's pretty impressive. Especially for it being, like, 11 minutes long. That's, like, a long song for someone that's, like, just starting out. Anyways, I think it's time to move on to the next song, which is Endurance Test by ki.ri.ki. The song is, song description says, give me a moment, good whenever individuals. The unit of information has arrived to help your beloved radio deliver these 3 servings of delectable ear food. Get ready to run and make it fast because the first up is Radio Appetizer, Endurance Test. Yeah, let's check it out. I actually did space these 3 out as well because they submitted 3 songs, so you got gaps too, but it's whatever. These ones have a bit more variety to them because they're not the same song. Let's check it out. Alrighty, that was Endurance Test by Kilobyte. I will say that I thought that was pretty cool, honestly. I quite enjoyed hearing that go through my ears. That was pretty weird to say. Yeah, overall, pretty nice song. It's one out of 3, though, that they submitted, so I wonder what the other 2 are like. Could be anything. One thing before I want to move on, though, I was scrolling on my phone, and I found a video that says, the awful character design of the Sniffer from Minecraft, and it's got a picture of the Sniffer and an arrow pointing it to it saying fraud, which I find is really funny, because it's like, I remember when they added the Sniffer and it like had cool potential, but they did nothing with it. It was so boring. Like I didn't even vote for it either. I voted for one of the other ones that year, but like the Sniffer one anyways, and it did not live to expectations, like anybody's expectations. Anyways, the next song is Blu-ish by It's Me BJ, something good versus bad update design. I mean, I like the Sniffer and all, it's just like, I don't know, okay, it takes a minute to get to it, right? You need to go underwater, you need to like, you know, like excavate for it, which can take some time unless you have like respiration, then that's fine. It doesn't do, yeah, it needs more, I feel like it needs more flowers to like sniff up. Like if they had more variety of what like the Sniffer could give you, then it'd be more interesting, but it only gives you like 2 flowers. They had that vine, I remember there was like a screenshot of like a leaked thing where they had like a vine with like blue like flowers, and that looked so cool, and I'm so disappointed they didn't add that because it would have been awesome. Man, there's not enough like wall plants honestly in Minecraft. Oh, sorry, we're talking about the sniffer. I saw a video about it on the thing. I just think, you know, how many walls? How many? Not wall. Like the blue glowberries. No, that. It was a different thing. It was it looked like vines, but it had like textures coming off of it with like the same kind of blue that my eyes are. I'm not even kidding. Song 8, did I? Oh, I did. I'm stupid. Oops. Okay, good thing you pointed that out. Because I thought I played it, but someone, like, I started talking again, so I assumed that I played it for some reason. Anyways, let's play this one. Oh! Is this right? Yeah. That was rather pleasant. Okay, actually, Galaxy, I have a story for you. I actually have used, what's it called? ki.ri Studio. I actually have it on my computer still. Hold on, let me find it. If I know where it is. Is it in my workplace? No. Is it in downloads? Where is it genuinely? Hold on. ki.ri Studio is neat and all. I just don't think it kind of... Like, I don't know. It's like, I have FL Studio, and I also have BeepBox. So I don't really need ki.ri Studio. It's kind of like an in-between of the two, where it, like ki.ri Studio's got better stuff with like FM, but not as good stuff as like BeepBox. When it's like better FM in comparison to BeepBox, but isn't FL Studio? It's 180. Oh, don't worry, I only spent like my birthday money on it. Anyways, yeah. Voice crack. Well, yeah, I'm a teenager. Oh yeah, hold on. I forgot to show the photo. Well, let me pull this up. So, open image in new tab. I don't want to Reddit, guys. I just want... Oh my god. Hold on. We're going to do a little thing where I pull up this, post that there, open this in browser, and then I copy the link. I don't know if this is actually official, but like these flowers. This is what I was talking about with like the vines and stuff. I'm 19 years old. Anyways. Spends money on FL Studio to then use BeepBox. Yeah, this. I saw this a while back while the game was updating, and I thought this looked so cool. This would have been so good for so many various different like builds. But either this wasn't official or they didn't add it, and I'm so disappointed. Like, this plant alone would have changed everything. The picture plant, I mean, it's kind of cool, but like, you know, usefulness. But like, picture plants are like, oh yeah, these things, they eat bugs, guys. There's nothing like that in Minecraft. I mean, there's bees, but like, they're not gonna have a plant eat your bees. I need a BeepBox brass plugin. Honestly, AbyssBox is working on plugins, though personally, I think it'd be more interesting to port BeepBox to a different, like, coding software thing, and then just have VST support, so then that way you can just use anything. But it's whatever. The next song, I accidentally went to this earlier, but now we're playing this song now because it's the correct one to play. It's called Blue Herring and the Crossed Gate by Kilobyte. The description says, coming straight from the fictional universe I created so my friends can play. I hope you like fish because it's straight from the game we got. First chorus, Blue Herring and the Closed Gate. What a mouthful. I think Celebrity Box plugins are just more like effects. Like, they're doing stuff, like, they're doing more with it. It's just that, like, you have to add, like, it in manually. There's also other mods that are doing that kind of thing. I don't really have any in particular in mind. Why did I get pinged about something random? This is back when it was oh my god. Okay. So, before I play this next song, I have a little thing to say. Someone just pinged me about a message from October 7th of 2025, back when I was first experimenting with like getting rid of the chord limit in AbyssBox. And back then it was broken, but since then, not testing. Why am I here? Since then I have fixed it by, if I go to experimental, don't use this, by the way. This is like this is something that we might add in the future update. But basically, and what I did was basically, you can go up to 9 notes, 10 notes, 11 notes, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, to put it simply, let me get rid of the noise. there is no longer a limit on how many notes you can have in a single chord. We need this. We need this specifically. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like the moment I add this to AbyssBox, like the main version, so like Jukebox is gonna be like, yeah, this is for me now. Because they've done that for like every feature that AbyssBox has, except for the song player. Song player is still like an exclusive AbyssBox thing. Which apparently the next song after the one we're about to play is like also in AbyssBox, so I can actually use the song player. This was my biggest struggle back then. You don't understand. The only mod to ever do something like this, funny enough, is actually what is it called? Cardboard Box, which increased the limit from 9 to 16, I think it was. And then before that was Jummbox, which increased the chord limit to 4 to 9. I started using AbyssBox. That's pretty cool. I mean, it's not like you have to use any particular mod. It's just that, like, I just like adding whatever I want to AbyssBox. So if you want to use whatever I add to AbyssBox, then you can. Though I'm not like forcing you to. And we're almost done with this. I only got just a couple more notes. So yeah, the chord limit now is 97 notes. This is beautiful. If you're wondering, this is what it sounds like. Wait, hold on. I forgot I have it turned on. Let me pause this. Hold on, let me turn up the strum speed. That is literally as fast as it can be. Oh my god. The giant byte count on Rollybox on the wiki and went, holy crap. Hold on. What are you talking about? BeepBox mods wiki. Why am I not signed in? I literally was signed in the other day. It was literally last night. I'm not even kidding. Is it Rollybox? Oh yeah, Rollybox. Hold on. Where is it? I'm blind. Bondbox, Septabox, Lunar, Rollybox. Here we are. Where's the byte limit? Or whatever you said. Saw the giant byte count for Rollybox on the wiki and went, holy crap. Where does it say, hold on, byte? I don't see anything about bytes. Unless you're talking about, like, the article itself being massive. Which, yeah. Honestly, I agree. This is, oh my god, I actually haven't checked this since, like, it first got at, like, this first showed up. Oh my god! What's in the 22k bytes? What? And I thought that the AbyssBox page was a lot. This is insane. Hold on. Oh, too far. The AbyssBox page. Where is it? Here we are. Like, the AbyssBox page has all this, right? It's got a lot of stuff, you know. The one thing that this the other one didn't have was a version history and a footnotes for where like this one has only one footnote which says AbyssBox is the first mod in its branch of the family tree to add new effects since BeepBox 4.0 added pitch shift, detune, distortion, bit crusher, and echo. Which it says, although this is technically true, AbyssBox is not the first mod to add effects, as DojaBox 2 and MidBox did this before AbyssBox. The statement is referring itself to AbyssBox being the first mod out of BeepBox, Jummbox, Goldbox, Pandora's Box, and ultrabox to add the effect. So yeah, 18k. Yeah, it's not as much, but it's still quite a bit. Maybe I need to get my game up. Anyways, let's listen to the song. decently short, but overall pretty cool. I liked it a lot. I ended up ranting way too long on the, what's it called? Part where I was looking at the wiki and the flowers and stuff. You know what, guys? I think Minecraft needs more flowers. They're not adding that for this update, because this update, I don't see where flowers could fit in, considering it's based around sulfur. I feel like they should add more blocks, though, for that one. But that's whatever. This isn't Minecraft Radio, this is BeepBox Radio. Let's get to the next song, which is number 10. False Prophet by v.a.v.s. Actually, they submitted another song, Sulfur Flower. They submitted another song, but it was over 5 minutes, so I had to cut it out. But apparently, according to the description, version 6 of my, which says, version 6 of my first song ever made, repurposed into the second part of Sword of the Spirit, which was the song that was denied before, meaning that this song has it in it, so that's pretty cool. Version 1.0, cool orchestral strong, it's not orchestral anymore. Version 2, boss song. Version 3, boss song remaster. Version 4, Revenge of the Great Anarchy. Version 5, Sing Your Soul Goodnight, and version 6, False Prophet. Let's check it up. Okay, lag was my fault, actually. I was trying to send something on Discord. Anyways, yeah, that was False Prophet by v.a.v.s. I'm floepie personal account, by the way. Okay, that's cool. Anyways, that was a pretty cool song. I liked it a lot, but we're gonna be moving on to the next one, which is number 11, Beat Skipper by ki.ri.ki. Wait, no, it's kilobyte. Kilo B7 whatever. Scripture says, I hope you can follow along, because next up is the time signature song. Seriously, prepare yourselves. The last dish I have prepared today is the ungodly main course, Beat Skipper. Actually, you guys are going, I was gonna say this before, like, I thought about saying this before the stream, but you guys are gonna have fun with this song, because it, I think you can tell what's going on here. So I'll let you guys just like, you know, just, you know, dip. Actually, let's change the layout real quick for fun. We're gonna do music box. Pretty cool though. Let's listen to this. Why isn't it to the left? Whatever. Alrighty, that was Beat Skipper by Kilobyte. So there's a thing here that I realized. The thing is broken. Hold on. There we go. So, yeah, it wasn't lined up properly, and I should... Oh, no, so music, there's song layouts on AbyssBox, as you can see. I switched out between Music Box, which has it on the left, to Middle, which has it in the middle, but because it was already like halfway through the song, it didn't reset the position, so it was just kind of like offset a little bit. Then there's Vertical, which normally looks good, but in this specific situation, it doesn't work out as well because the numbers are weird. Then there's also Top, which just puts the buttons on the top. I don't use this one because it doesn't really make a difference. And then there's Shitbox 4, which, yeah. And then there's also Box Beep, which just makes it go backwards. Pretty funny. And yeah, that's it. That's all the ones. Anyways, let's go to the next song, which is this one. What the heck? No, I gotta reload the song because the samples didn't load. Ugh. There we go. Let's take a listen. Actually, it might be smart to say what the song is, which I don't really know because the song doesn't have a title. It's just untitled, and the artist is by VantaUmbra. The song is by VantaUmbra, and yeah, I don't know anything about the song, and we're just gonna listen to it. Alrighty, that was by VantaUmbra. Anyways, yeah, let's check out the next song, which I actually don't know who this person is. I tried pinging them, but they didn't show up. So yeah, we're playing this song, Dial J for Jagged. I don't know who this person is, so we're just gonna listen to the song. I hope they put the right the right name. Oh wait, hold on. They have a SoundCloud thing. Hold on, let's find out. Let's find out who they are real quick. They really are just called VEGA, bro. This feels like BGM for a superhero transformation scene. Pretty long transformation scene. Have you ever played a piano before? Because I do play the piano in virtual, but I haven't gotten a chance to play a real one. I have a real one, actually. Hold on. Give me a second. I can't barely play it, but like, over here I don't know if it'll pick up. Hold on, let me turn it up. What's the key speed? Anyways, no more piano. I'm not playing that. No, wow, I can't believe Chop can speak piano notes. Yeah. It's whatever, guys. I'm just multi-talented. Anyways, let's listen to the song. Wait, actually, hold on. Description, I just realized it says spot my time signatures, radio station. Let's take a... Alrighty, that was Daniel J for Jagged. Pretty time signature-y. I like to type in the signatures. Yeah, pretty cool song overall. Yeah, you guys did the time signature thing. I think it's funny when you guys start like saying every type signature that you notice in the song when it plays, even though it's kind of delayed for me, so it's actually not lining up for me at all. Anyways, this next song is called Heaven Pierce Her, Event Horizon by Stardust834. Hey, you're in the chat! You just said something! Guess what? It's your song. The description says, people asked me to cover the song, and I haven't made any covers in a while, so I did it. Yeah. Guys. Oh, it's you. Okay. You're the person that made the last song. That's cool. You did it! You killed the... Anyways, check it out. Alrighty, that was Heaven Pierce Her by Stardust H34. Pretty cool song overall. You know, I think one of these days I should play Ultra Kill. Not right now though, because the game I'm currently focused on is Tomodachi Life, Living the Dream, and I can't focus on anything else otherwise because well, except for like, what is it called? What's the thing called? Yume Tuki. How am I so stupid, bro? It's Yume Tuki. It's the only like other game I'm willing to play. Oh, okay. Well, the song Heaven Horizon. Dude, I got that mixed up a second time. That happened last week. I swear. Event Horizon. Yeah. How did I mess that up a second time? If freaking this like happened before. Oh my god, whatever. Anyways, this next song is called Wavetapper HD Remastered by Aadenboy, which is also in the chart. Hello. The song description says a remix of Wavetapper by v.a.v.s. Actual comment and audio file of me saying it are on the website linked. Song link is located at the bottom, but I would possibly consider the visuals. Unless you don't do that, consider. Apologies if this is low quality. Hehe. Got me some slack though. It's April Fool's. It's nowhere near that. Surely it'll appease the holiday. Yeah, you completely missed April Fool's. Let's check out the song, which is this. What the heck? Someone submitted a website. This is pretty cool, guys. Anyways, yeah, let's pause this stuff and just check it out.
Okay, so I made this as a joke because my channel got half of its subscribers from one Wavetapper video I made. Figured I'd pull out my Slopifier and make this mess of a song for the occasion to appease the algorithm. The actual ultrabox song itself is very boring in the player and is just like 60 channels worth of pure samples. Maybe someone's into that. Sorry if this doesn't meet the inclusion or quality criteria for BBRadio, but it would be funny. It would be funny. April Fool's was not that long ago. Consider it, Chop Top. Let me in. Let me in.
I'm thinking I could kill you. Anyways, yeah. Pretty cool. High controls. Just delete it. Okay. I was joking about the I'm gonna kill you part. I didn't realize that was gonna actually happen. Anyways, we're gonna watch this. By the way, it is fine to upload you know, songs that link to like YouTube videos if they have like visualizers. You just gotta tell me first, though this time it doesn't really matter. Let's check it out real quick. Guys, the bottom right square, I don't know if you can see it, but the bottom right square is literally like, what's it called? Bad apple. Alrighty, that was Wavetapper HD. Yeah, by the way, here's the link to that. It was made in ultrabox apparently. Yay! 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 My favorite. Every. No, it didn't. Ah, cool. Oh my god, number of channels. Yeah, pretty cool. From Slover. Anyways, yeah. If you guys enjoyed that song, you should go check out the link in the description that links to their channel. You should subscribe to everybody. Subscribe to everyone. Foams at the mouth. I love Frib so much. Well, admittedly, you are kind of late because that was the last song that we're gonna be covering today. I know it's sad. I don't want to go either. Actually, I kind of do. I'm kind of hungry, but yeah, guys, if you liked the live stream, you need to like and subscribe, and also tap the bell so that way you know when an episode's coming out. I don't know why I'm doing that voice. Yeah. Here, before I even start, end the radio, I'm gonna really quickly, set all of the songs to finished on the sheets, and then yeah, that's my job done for the day. If you guys, my friend sent me the link like 2 minutes ago. That unfortunate. Anyways, if you want to see what happened throughout the live stream, you can go back and listen to the beginning, start from the beginning. It's only been like an hour and a half, so yeah. If you guys like the radio, share with your friends too. I didn't even say anything to that. 100 note chords, peak. I love huge chords. By my own admission, you can only have 97 because 97 notes is like the amount of notes that are in AbyssBox. Like and subscribe. Oh wait, reconnection is successful, guys. If you like this, the fabled 98th note. Nope. What would it be, like B9 or something? Hold on, what's the top note? It would be B8. Hold on, someone showed me an example of the thing in, hold on. Someone sent this in Slurm's box as a response to, hold on, let me get a link. Someone said, I want to hear this, to, this image, and I was like, you know what, like someone sent this, which is not at all what that image is, but whatever, so they sent this. Okay. So yeah, that's that. Why is there a preset called FM Sign? Anyways, yeah, I'm pretty sure, as far as I can tell, it's literally just every note at once. So, yeah, that's a thing. But, here's the secret, guys. This is the exact same thing I already have open, but I'll just change the instrument to FM. Get out of my way. So, I just need to remove the effects and stuff, and all that goodness. No, not that. I accidentally enabled ring modulation. Remove these. Set this to 1. It doesn't really matter if I mess with those. It'll sound slightly different. As you can tell, way quieter. And it's not because of limiter settings, because the limiter settings, as far as I can tell, are identical. And the instrument volumes are also identical. The difference is that chords actually get quieter the more notes there are. So that actually is the same volume as like this. So if you hear, they're by all accounts the same volume. Well, relatively the same volume. This one has a bit of like distortion because of how many notes are playing. But yeah, technically, it does sound different. Regardless of like, oh, it's the same notes. It's still different, even if it's like visually the exact same. I'd rather have effects on hand. I don't like how the chat is getting covered by this, like, part of the thing, the screen that's broken. The FM sign preset is very useful because I don't want to waste 2 minutes removing every effect in whatever the... Okay, watch this. Let's pull up, like, a random instrument, right? Okay, blown bottle, watch this. Okay, so you go here, you go up, retro presets, square wave, and then switch your instrument type to whatever one you want. So, like, harmonics, bam. 2 seconds. Easiest thing in the world. Actually, fun fact, this is also a sine wave, but it'll sound slightly different. It doesn't sound at all. It's because there's no harmonics. Oops. Oh, it sounds the exact same. That's cool. But yeah, sine wave. Watch this. This one is a sine wave, but it's... That is ear piercing. Whoa! I mean, I guess... But, like, what does it matter if it's, like, 5 extra seconds? If it's just, like, square wave, switch it to the instrument type you want. Spectrum. Bam. Done. So easy. I mean, there could, like, I could just add a a keybind to say, oh yeah, well, just reset the instrument entirely, remove all the effects, and just make it the default of that instrument. But whatever. That's not important right now. What is important is getting out of here! Up!